ambition, passion, talent, athletic, gifted. Only a few terms to express goals and values of an everyday individual. But not everyone is the same, as we all have a different mindset, motive, and goal in life. Some want to do more, others want to be more. Meaning you can't be afraid to challenge yourself and move on to the next level. This is more than just a story. This is not just an inspiration. This is greatness on the rise.
I guarantee you I got more sacks than you this year coming up.
Oh, I put 100 on it right now.
If he send me on these blitzes,
I put 100 on it right now.
corner,
I'm the best year you will ever see.
The quote I said from day one is that I'm the best defensive end in the league, and I put 100 on it. I bet anybody that I'm the best defensive end in the league. I honestly believe that. I am the best defensive end of the league. I always believe that, and it's just who I am.
nowhere.
I work harder than the most. That's something I do know. And I've not only know that, I've been told that as well.
Come on, man. You can't be back there looking cute. Come up there, Sean Taylor style, and clean his clock.
A lot of people don't put in the work that I put in, and I know that. I study. I study all night. I'm talking about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning studying. I talk to my coach daily. Just kind of, he giving me feedback of the different things that I do.
You have to shift.
Shift when?
When Howard's telling y'all.
My first impression when I met DJ was he didn't take football serious. That was my first impression. He was a young kid. Be honest with you, I didn't even know he existed. He just popped out of nowhere.
Hey,
I just want to make sure we're in the clear.
hey, let it know though. We are in a 4-4.
Yeah.
So take away that inside.
Take away the inside. Take away the inside.
Take away the inside.
I got you. Say that then. All right, then. Come on then. Let's play.
My head coach, Coach Dobbins, said this is my son, DJ, and he's be playing with us this season. So, I mean, he just popped out of nowhere, and we used to make jokes on him because when he first came to practice, he had on baseball cleats, not football cleats. So I was like, okay, he's just one of these people who just want to do something. He's not here to be serious. So I kind of just like, I knew he was there, but I didn't know exactly what he wanted, in the beginning.
I had a kind of hard life growing up, and football was like my outlet. Like when I first played football, it wasn't to get to the next level, show off talents. Like I always knew I was an athlete, but I played basketball. That was my sport, played basketball. But basketball, you can't really be aggressive. You only can do so much. But I was always told at a younger age, like, you're a football player. Like I had a defensive coordinator. I played in high school for a high second, Coach Dudley. He used to always tell me, you're a football player. You're naturally a football, you're gifted. But I never really kind of took that.
I'm the best DN in the league.
I'm a military guy, so I study people. With him showing up to practice every day, him doing the workouts, he wasn't engaging as far as the horseplay on the sidelines. He was actually listening.
Brandon Howard and Tevin linebacker. Move Menji down to the end. He made that first tackle, but I'm still not getting enough pressure on the side.
I just constantly see him standing on the sideline just listening. He wasn't talking, he wasn't joking, he was just listening. So it's like, okay, I might have something here. He's a little quiet, but I said I might have something here.
He's walking in.
I see you, DJ. I see you.
when it came time, I was like, okay, let me put him to the test. Let me see if it was just for talk, or was he actually asking these questions for a reason. You know, when I called his number, it was it. He wants his opportunity. I'm a fair guy. Here's your opportunity. You know, me growing up playing football, my brothers always threw me into the fire. There was no trial. It's just like, here you go. You know, I'm not gonna spoon feed you. Here you go. Show me what you got.
One game we had a huge game against one of the biggest teams in Cincinnati, and my coach, he was newly the DC, and he kind of gave me the opportunity to play. And then since then I kind of been playing. But then it kind of led to more this year when I got an offer, my first game of the preseason. And that's how my gears kind of switched. Like, I really could do this. Like, I could play with the big boys.
Y'all understand? Y'all understand? I'm elite for a reason, man. I'm elite for a reason. I'm a 5-star prospect, man. Come on. What are y'all talking about?
You know, we could talk all day about DJ being a leader. DJ he's engaging. You know, he's what I call a great debater. You know, he doesn't always think that he's wrong, but he stands strong with his answers.
If I say no stunt,
Make sure everybody hear it.
I said no stunt. I said no stunt, and I said ET. I literally said that. If y'all listen.
He said he didn't hear you. He wasn't saying he wasn't listening. He said he didn't
How can you not hear me if I say no stunt, no stunt, no stunt? I went
That's what
down.
I'm saying. He said he didn't hear you.
When you playing football on the field, you see two different things from the field and on the sideline. So I would make a call. My coach would be in my butt while I make the call, but I'm expressing to him what I see on the field. You gotta have thick skin. You gotta know when you're wrong, and you gotta know when you're right. And when you're right, you gotta be wholeheartedly about it. And that's something that I've learned, but I've not, for me to become a leader now, I was a great follower. And that's the thing, like I've not always had the much confidence as I have now. I've learned through some of the great leaders that I was kind of watching that, you know, it's a lot of adversity being a leader. Everybody don't agree with what you do or say, but that's a part of being a leader. I believe my coach seen something in me that I didn't see, and he named me captain. And every time I step on practice or field or even him telling me what to do, I take honor in that.
This is what's going on with our D-line. So when I want to, like, sometimes I let up outside to go inside, right? Well, when I want to go inside, the guard is still right there. He ain't moved. He literally they just titty-toeing each other. So I can't make a move. So they make me literally baiting me every single time to go outside. I don't always go outside. Sometimes I'm gonna fake out here, boom, hit inside. They gotta read me. It's cool, because I got somebody coming in.
Watching how the other 10 people that's on the field with him interact with him, I was like, okay, he has their attention. He's not trying, and he's not like, you gotta listen to me. He's not being aggressive about it, he's being confident. And being a leader on the football field, you gotta have confidence in the things that you're saying. It's a lot of people that we come across in semi-pro who think they know what it takes to be a leader, but they're not really leading. They're just repeating what they heard from somebody else.
You keep it clustered. Instead of him coming in and clustering in, he's still running up the field.
I don't. You gotta understand where he's coming from. Though. He's just doing what he told him to do.
And the kicker. No, the kicker. And the kicker. They told me they're gonna kick it to that side.
Okay,
so keep running straight.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, because he's wrong. Listen, once he makes that cut, you wanna clutter that in. Because your whole job is to contain, right? So you don't want to keep taking up field. You want to, yeah, you go. So if he come back, then that's your spot. Don't keep running up field. That ain't gonna do nothing.
He may even pull himself back, do it opposite of what he's trying to get them to do. The outcome comes out wrong, and he be like, this is why, you know, I was saying, let's do this. This is why I was telling you hit this angle and not that angle. And then his teammates are like, I got you. I see now what you're seeing. So the fact that he can get his teammates to be on the same page with him, 90% of the time you have those two that just want to be rebellious here and there. That's a leadership, because it's not something that he's trying to do. It's just who he is.
If you're an athlete, competitive.
I led the league 4 years ago.
Guess what though? We don't care.
Outside linebacker.
We don't care though.
But I'm saying I'll be out there to help you.
But that's an individual.
It's not hard to run. Cover 2 and 4, 2 flag.
I'm gonna slap him. I'm telling you this now, man. Tell him to shut up, man. That conversation's between Tevin and the ref.
I'm talking to Howard. I want to talk to the ref.
Reggie go talk.
Don't let your temper get your game. Let us know who you is to play defense. We gonna get it. Of course, my coach always says he's a student of the game, which I've always respect, but he's a very intelligent man when it comes to football. And when it comes to our conversation with me and him, I really become from a leader to back to that student, because he teaches me not only what to do, how can I improve my position. He shows me if an offense come out like this is what you should see or what you should do.
That's the only we know we're gonna get pressure with him. I'm telling you.
Precious is about to stunt.
Even with moving, they too slow. They are too slow.
We still have to stunt.
You can't. Why stunting ain't gonna work? You heard what he just said.
Because if he's getting touched, it means somebody's in the middle is not taking their man.
Contain.
I got you.
You always contain.
I got you.
You feel me? On that last end,
Yeah.
unless you know,
But even if I get
unless you know you slash, you're gonna cross. You contain.
Yeah, I got you. Come on.
He's quizzing me on top of teaching me. So, I mean, improving your game is not always, let's get a ladder and let's do some lateral workouts or let's go to the gym. It's all about knowledge too, because football is about the mental. You got to know how to read, especially on defense, you got to read your quarterback, because quarterback is making all the moves. So, you know, he just teach me different things in that nature, making me smarter in the game.
Next time on Greatness on the Rise.
What inspires me is growth. I just want to see people grow. And I think that's my main thing. Even outside of football, it's going to be